This is release question 125 for CAHSEE Math. It says a rectangular pool 42 feet by 68 feet, there's that pool right there, is on a rectangular lot of 105 feet by 236 feet. That's this space right here, that rectangle right there. The rest of the lot is grass, so all this shaded part is grass, they're saying. Approximately how many square feet is grass? So we're trying to figure the area of the shaded part once again. We saw that a couple of questions ago. So here's the area of the shaded part. Take the big shape around the outside and subtract the smaller shape inside. That leaves you with the shaded part left over. And so the area of this will be the area of the big rectangle. I'll abbreviate that like that, minus the area of the small rectangle. And we know rectangles are just base times height. So each one of these, put a little arrows here and here. Area is going to be base times height for each rectangle. So let's plug numbers in. And it says we can do this approximately. So it's not going to be an exact number here. It's an approximation. So I'm going to take this and actually put approximately equal to symbols. That's the wavy equal signs like that. And I'm going to round these numbers off, give them approximations that will be easier to deal with. I'm just estimating here, and so it looks to me like this is close to 100. I'm going to say about 100 right there. I'm just trying to pick numbers that are still relatively close to these numbers, but a lot easier to deal with. This I would go with 240. That seems pretty close and easier to deal with. This right here about 70, and this one I'm going to say is about 40. And so if we use those numbers instead of the original numbers, we'll still get relatively close to the same answer. And since it's rounded here, it might actually be one of these answers the way I'm rounding here. So I could get an exact number and I could round off that way. That's another way to do this problem, but I'm going to try to make things easier on myself here. So this one I should have, the big rectangle would be 240 times 100. The small rectangle would be about 70 times 40. And then with the zeros like this, we can just multiply the numbers before the zeros. 24 times 1 is 24. And then just add the number of zeros there are after that. So there's 1, 2, 3. So I have 24, and then 1, 2, 3 minus, this will be 7 times 4 would be 28. And then add the zeros after that. A 0 and a 0. There's 2 zeros. If you do that, this is about 24,000 minus 3,000 would be 21,000, so this is 21,200. But look at what that is closest to. Clearly, that is closest to 21,000 of what we have for our answer choices there. So this one, approximately how many square feet? This is feet squared. That's about 21,000 feet squared. That's how much grass you're going to have to buy. If you're going to buy sod, you'd have to buy that much sod. If you're going to try to get the seeds and plant that yourself, that's going to be quite a bit of grass seed to buy, but it'll make your lawn look really nice, I hope. Or your yard look really nice. Your lawn would be grass. That's pretty redundant there. Anyways, 125 is choice C.